why I was in the mood to bring out my favorite brush and my favorite wig and my sad missing glove. Let's watch the Cruella de Vil live action movie. Well, not watch the movie, we're gonna watch the trailer. I feel a lot of ways about live action Disney movies, and I definitely feel a lot of ways about the way that they portray Disney villains. Okay, did you watch Once Upon a Time? The show, was it on ABC? It was on ABC. Okay, let's look at Once Upon a Time for a second. I'm gonna see if I can get a group shot of all of the villains. Okay, I stopped watching Once Upon a Time because they were just taking some liberties, and it was just like, okay, whatever, yeah, okay, I can deal with that as a casting choice. But they lost me. I think it was the 3rd season. They lost me when Aladdin had a strong, hard Australian accent. And I was just like, girl, bye. Like, I cannot. I don't know how I kept watching after this. This really, this really pushed me, okay? So my girl, besides Cruella de Vil, is Miss Ursula. Okay, I'm sorry, that is my girl. We roll deep. Okay, they made some choices. They made some liberties here. These were the villains in, it was the 2nd season, I think. They were doing some character developments, and I was here for it. Okay. So, Cruella. It was interesting because Cruella, I was like, how does she fit in all of this, right? Because it's Once Upon a Time, they lived in a magical forest, blah, 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 blah. I was like, how is Cruella fitting in this? Well, they gave Cruella some powers. I think she can control like animals or something. It made sense. It made sense. So I was like, okay, I can do that. That's very interesting. That they were like, let's give her a little oomph. I was here for it. And then they introduced Ursula, and I was like, what's happening? If you've never seen the show, can you decide like who's Ursula here, right? Because she's here. This girl right here. This is Ursula. You see her? The black lady. I don't know if I should get in a rant now or later about people who freak out about Ursula not being black. Because it is a long rant for me. Like, it doesn't make sense that why is everybody upset when Ursula's not black? That doesn't make any sense. She is a purple octopus voiced by an old white woman modeled after a white drag queen, Divine. You know who Divine is, right? Please tell me you know who Divine is. So, Ursula, modeled after Divine, voiced by a white woman, purple octopus. People lose their ass when she's not cast as a black person. Explain life to me, because I'm still wondering how it works. That was a short rant. You're welcome. That was a short rant. I'm surprised at myself about the whole Ursula thing. So yes, this is Ursula. You can see several things wrong, right? First of all, why isn't my girl a woman of size? This woman is smaller than myself. Didn't make any sense. Why is she not of size? You can't find a thick black woman. If you can't, you can go to my hometown church. Plenty. And most of them are amazing singers. So you're welcome, okay? You're telling me you can't find a plump black woman? Stop. Okay, so Ursula. Skinny. Second part drove me crazy. Why is your hair brown or bronze with lighter highlights. What happened? What was that? Okay, so that's why when they went into the whole Aladdin thing, I was done. It took a lot of effort for me to continue to look over this Ursula. It took a lot of effort. And then you pushed me too far. Too far. Yeah, so I don't even know what happened in the last season, and I was like, girl, I don't know, I don't care, because there was also like this whole thing where we were all supposed to ignore that, like, was it Robin Hood that was like with the queen? We were supposed to ignore that her sister straight up sexually assaulted Robin Hood and then like had a baby with him. So many things I had to ignore. Okay, this show was great up until like the second to the last season. It was great. I was so disappointed. Anyways, where are we? We're talking about Cruella. We're talking about my hair, why I pulled it out. So this is like my favorite wig. I'm trying so hard to take care of it and give it love, right? Because everybody and their grandmother has a half black and white wig. Like, everybody has them. All of my friends have them. But I found one that doesn't go directly in the middle. Can you see? And kind of like goes over. I'm like, I need to keep this wig forever. I need to make sure that like I am taking care of it. I am oiling it because it is my favorite thing. Because I was like, ooh, this doesn't look like it's from Party City. I like that. It's cute. So let's watch the trailer for Cruella de Vil. It's like live action. You ready? I'm ready. Is everybody ready? Yes, give it to me.
From the very beginning, I realized I saw the world differently than everyone else. That didn't sit well with some people. I guess they were always scared that I'd be a psycho. How does the saying go?
Okay, the dress thing makes me very excited because remember I was like, I'm cool with Cruella having magic and Once Upon a Time. So I'm like, is this magic? Or are you trying to tell me that this is some sort of like dramatic drag reveal? So I'm kind of excited about that, right? So I was like, oh yeah, magic. I've gotten used to magical Cruella.
I am woman, hear me roar. The thing is, I was born brilliant.
I think it's very interesting, and I'm trying to decide if I think it's a negative or a positive. But this movie is obvious. It's a little Suicide Girl, right? I mean, there's a point to it that I like was having trouble figuring. Like, I was like, that's not Maggie. It's not. I was like, is she doing Suicide Girl but for Disney? Like, I was confused. But no, it's Emma. It's a little Suicide Girly. And you know what? I'm here for female chaos. Just always. So I'm so excited about this movie. Also, if you want to know what I look like when I'm just like muggle me, there you go. Literally, I'm a photographer too. If you're like, what does Godiva look like when she's in like muggle mode? Bam. Actually, that is me. Watching this made me realize that Cruella, the only Cruella who did it right live action, Glenn Close, I realized that she had a huge effect on my generation, like Zennials. She had a huge effect on us. I was reminded of the movie where she like does this monologue, right? She does this monologue about like marriage, and she also does this thing about like children, about how like ridiculous, like I have no use for children. And I realized that she definitely had effect on a lot of Zennials. A lot of us are kind of like, I don't need to get married. Who wants kids? We're also like that too because of student debt. We're just like, who's gonna pay for that? I can barely afford like enough rice cakes every month. But okay, let me play this. And I feel like this is just a generation of women, and I'm kind of proud of it. I'm proud of it. I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, we did it.
And one of these days, my competitors are going to suss out who you are, and they're going to try to steal you away.
Oh no, if I left, it wouldn't be for another job.
Oh, really? What would it be for?
Well, I don't know, if I met someone, if working here didn't fit in with our plans.
Marriage.
Perhaps.
More good women have lost a marriage into war, famine, disease, and disaster. You have talent, darling. Don't squander it.
I feel like when I was a kid, I heard that and I was like, I do have talent. You know what? Ain't gonna hold me down. Ain't gonna hold me down. But you know what? It wasn't marriage that held me down. It was student loans. Tomato, either, whatever. Yeah, I have a burlesque class in 1 minute. Okay, so I'm gonna get going. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you. Oh, I'm not gonna see you on Friday. Usually I stream every Friday, but the last Friday of the month, I stream for Austin Academy of Burlesque. You can find them twitch.tv AA Burley Q. Austin Academy Burlesque, right? AA Burley Q. I will see you on Friday if you head over there. Have a wonderful evening. And yeah, I love you. Bye-bye. Hey, it's Godiva. Thanks so much for checking out my video. Make sure to follow and check me out on Twitch when I'm streaming live so you can catch this in the real time. While you're here, make sure that you subscribe, like, ring-a-dingy the bell. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Not so much on Facebook, but Twitter and Instagram. All right. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you soon.